What if I told you that attracting wealth has nothing to do with how hard you work, how lucky you are, or even how much you know, but everything to do with your vibration? Imagine if money flowed to you effortlessly, not because you chase it, but because you become the kind of person it naturally gravitates toward. That's not fantasy. That's the magic of manifesting money by Ryuu Shinohara. This book reveals the spiritual science of wealth, the hidden energetic laws that determine why some people attract abundance with ease, while others struggle endlessly despite doing everything right. Shinohara shows that the universe isn't withholding money from you. It's mirroring back your inner frequency, your beliefs, and your emotions. In this powerful guide, Ryuu Shinohara teaches that money is not just a material object. It's pure energy, and energy follows alignment. The more you align your thoughts, feelings, and actions with prosperity, the more effortlessly wealth responds to your vibration. You learn that abundance isn't something you pursue, it's something you allow. Throughout this journey, you'll uncover how to dissolve scarcity thinking, raise your emotional vibration, and unlock the inner frequency that magnetizes opportunities, ideas, and resources. You'll see why letting go of control often creates faster results than forcing outcomes, and how joy, playfulness, and gratitude are actually the most powerful currencies in the universe. So in this video, we'll explore the 15 powerful principles from The Magic of Manifesting Money, broken down into 15 key points, each designed to reprogram your mindset, awaken your energetic power, and transform your relationship with money forever. Because when you stop chasing wealth and start vibrating as wealth, everything changes. Welcome to Summary Shelf, where we uncover life-changing lessons from the world's most powerful self-help books. Let's begin your journey into the magic of manifesting money by Ryuu Shinohara, and learn how to attract abundance by energy, not effort. Do not forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. Let's dive in. Key point 1. Money as energy. Money, at its core, is not paper, metal, or a number in your bank account. It's energy. It's a vibrational frequency that responds to how you think, feel, and act around it. Ryuu Shinohara explains that your relationship with money mirrors your relationship with energy itself. If you view money through fear, scarcity, or guilt, you block its natural flow. But when you treat money as an abundant, circulating force of energy, you open the channels for it to flow into your life with ease. The universe responds not to your words or your wants, but to your energetic state. So when you embody abundance, money naturally follows. Most people chase money from a place of lack, believing they need to get more of it before they can feel secure. This backward approach creates resistance because it vibrates with the energy of not having. Shinohara teaches that instead of chasing, you must align. You must see money as a neutral force that amplifies who you already are. The more gratitude, generosity, and openness you embody, the more the energy of money resonates with you. The mindset shift here is profound. Instead of treating money as something external you must earn, start seeing it as a reflection of your inner frequency and emotional harmony. To truly master the energy of money, cultivate a relationship built on trust and flow. Like any form of energy, money needs circulation. Hoarding it or fearing its absence stagnates the current. But when you use it with intention, spending joyfully, investing wisely, and giving generously, you create a cycle that brings even more abundance back. The goal is not to worship money, but to understand it as an extension of universal energy, a tool for expansion and freedom rather than control or survival. Action steps. 1. Reframe your view of money. Begin seeing money as energy. Every time you think or talk about it, ask yourself, am I vibrating scarcity or abundance? 2. Raise your money frequency. Express gratitude for what you already have, no matter how small, to align your energy with wealth. 3. Circulate money intentionally. Spend, save, and give with joy and purpose. trusting that energy you release will always return multiplied. Money is energy, and the moment you start treating it that way, everything changes. Stop chasing it. Start vibrating with it. Align your inner frequency to abundance, and you'll find that wealth isn't something you pursue, it's something you attract effortlessly. Key point 2. Raising your emotional vibration to match wealth. Wealth is not just a state of material possession, it's a vibration, a feeling you tune into long before it manifests in physical form. Ryuu Shinohara teaches that your emotional state is the signal you broadcast to the universe, and the universe always matches that signal. When your emotions are aligned with gratitude, joy, confidence, and freedom, you emit a high vibrational frequency that magnetically attracts experiences, people, and opportunities that mirror abundance. Conversely, emotions like worry, guilt, or fear emit a low vibration that pushes prosperity away. To attract wealth, you must feel wealthy long before you have the evidence. The key lies in emotional mastery, learning to consciously shift how you feel regardless of external circumstances. Most people wait until money arrives to feel happy or secure, but Shinohara reveals that this approach reverses the true order of manifestation. Emotion comes first, then reality adjusts. When you learn to elevate your feelings daily through gratitude, visualization, affirmations, and mindful awareness, you rewire your energy field to resonate with the frequency of wealth. The universe doesn't respond to your words, it responds to the emotional charge behind them. Raising your vibration doesn't mean pretending to be happy when you're not. It's about releasing emotional resistance and choosing better feeling thoughts moment by moment. It's about focusing on what you already have, what you've already overcome, and what's already possible. As you align emotionally with abundance, you become a powerful attractor of wealth, not because you force it, but because you become the energy that money naturally flows toward. Action steps. 1. Practice emotional awareness. Notice when your thoughts about money trigger stress or fear, and consciously replace them with gratitude and calm. 2. Use vibration-raising rituals. Begin each day with affirmations, visualization, or music that uplifts your mood and aligns you with abundance. 3. Feel it now. Before you pay a bill, make a purchase, or receive income, take a moment to feel appreciation for the flow of money in your life. Your emotions are the tuning fork of your reality. When you raise your vibration to match the frequency of wealth, money begins to flow not by struggle, but by resonance. You don't chase abundance, you become it, and in becoming, you attract it naturally. Key point 3. Shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. The difference between scarcity and abundance is not found in your bank account. It begins in your mind. Ryuu Shinohara explains that a scarcity mindset is a psychological pattern rooted in fear, lack, and limitation. It's the inner dialogue that says, "There's never enough," "I can't afford it," or "Opportunities are limited." This mindset narrows your perception, making you blind to possibilities that could expand your life. On the other hand, an abundance mindset is built on trust, expansion, and the understanding that wealth is infinite. The universe is not withholding resources, it is responding to the signal of your beliefs. When you think in scarcity, your subconscious automatically creates experiences that confirm lack. You hesitate to invest in yourself, resist generosity, and subconsciously repel financial flow. But when you adopt an abundance mindset, your perception expands. You start seeing opportunities everywhere. You trust that there's more than enough wealth, success, and opportunity to go around. This mindset doesn't just change how you think, it changes how you feel and act. You begin to make bold, confident decisions aligned with growth instead of fear. Shinohara emphasizes that abundance begins with shifting your focus from what's missing to what's possible. Reprogramming your mind from scarcity to abundance is a daily practice. It's not about pretending that challenges don't exist. It's about training your attention to dwell on expansion rather than contraction. The more you affirm abundance, through gratitude, affirmations, and inspired action, the more your subconscious begins to accept it as truth. Over time, your thoughts create new neural pathways that reinforce abundance as your natural state of being. Action steps. 1. Challenge scarcity thoughts. Each time you think, "I can't afford this," reframe it to, "How can I make this possible?" 2. Adopt abundance language. Replace limiting words like "too expensive" or "I'll never have enough" with empowering ones like "money flows easily to me." 3. Surround yourself with expansion. Read success stories, spend time with people who inspire abundance, and consume content that uplifts your financial beliefs. Scarcity closes the door to possibility, but abundance flings it wide open. When you choose to see life as overflowing with opportunity, the universe reflects that choice right back to you. You stop surviving and start thriving, because abundance was never out there. It was always within you. Key point 4. Focus on creation and expansion, not accumulation. One of the most profound shifts in Ryuu Shinohara's philosophy is the understanding that true wealth doesn't come from hoarding money. It comes from creating and expanding value. Accumulation is rooted in fear, the fear of losing, of not having enough, of running out. But creation and expansion come from alignment, from knowing that money is energy, and energy must flow to grow. When you focus only on accumulating, you trap money in the vibration of scarcity. When you focus on creating, you open yourself to the infinite flow of abundance. Shinohara teaches that the universe rewards expansion, not stagnation. Money responds to purpose, creativity, and contribution. The wealthiest individuals on earth are not those who cling tightly to what they have, but those who keep creating, serving, and expanding their reach. They understand that giving value multiplies value. When you direct your energy towards solving problems, inspiring others, or bringing beauty and innovation into the world, the universe mirrors that vibration through financial reward. The mindset shift from accumulation to creation is liberating. It transforms your relationship with money from anxiety to excitement. You begin to see wealth not as something finite to be stored, but as a living force that grows with your own evolution. The more you expand your consciousness, the more opportunities arise. Money becomes a byproduct of your purpose, not the goal itself. Action steps. 1. Ask this daily. What value can I create today that will serve others and expand my life? 2. Invest in growth. Instead of saving out of fear, allocate money toward learning, creativity, and ventures that expand your capacity to earn and impact. 3. Detach from hoarding. When you receive money, let some flow outward, whether through generosity, investment, or contribution, to maintain energetic circulation. Money grows where energy flows. When you shift your focus from keeping what you have to creating what doesn't yet exist, you align with the universe's natural rhythm of expansion. True abundance isn't in what you hold, it's in what you become capable of giving and creating. Key point 5. Visualizing success while detaching from the outcome. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in manifesting wealth, but its power only becomes magnetic when paired with detachment. Ryuu Shinohara explains that most people visualize with tension. They imagine their dream life while subconsciously worrying about when or how it will happen. This emotional friction cancels the signal they send to the universe. True visualization, he teaches, is about creating a vivid inner experience and then letting go, trusting that what's meant for you is already in motion. When you visualize, your subconscious cannot distinguish between imagination and reality. The emotions you feel during visualization are recorded as if they are happening now. These emotional signals recalibrate your vibration, attracting experiences that match your inner movie. but clinging to the outcome interrupts this flow. Attachment comes from doubt. It's the belief that your desire isn't yet real. Detachment, on the other hand, comes from faith, the quiet confidence that the universe is already aligning circumstances in your favor. By practicing visualization and surrender together, you access both sides of manifestation, creation and allowance. You become a deliberate co-creator rather than a desperate seeker. The more relaxed your energy, the faster your visualized reality takes form. You no longer chase, you attract. Action steps. 1. Visualize vividly. Spend a few minutes daily picturing your ideal financial state. Feel the emotions of gratitude, joy, and freedom as if it's already yours. 2. Release control. After visualizing, say, "It's done," and move on with your day, allowing the universe to orchestrate the details. 3. Stay emotionally neutral. Avoid checking for signs of manifestation. Instead, focus on maintaining a calm, trusting vibration. Manifestation isn't about forcing your dreams into existence. It's about aligning so deeply with their reality that you can joyfully let them go, knowing they're already yours. When you visualize with belief and detach with trust, the universe delivers in ways more perfect than you could ever plan. Key point 6. Trusting your intuition in financial decisions. Ryuu Shinohara teaches that intuition is the soul's compass in the material world, a direct communication line between your higher self and universal intelligence. When it comes to money, logic alone often leads to fear-based decisions rooted in scarcity, while intuition flows from a state of alignment and inner knowing. Trusting your intuition in financial matters doesn't mean ignoring practical reasoning. It means allowing inspired guidance to lead the way, even when the path isn't entirely visible. Intuitive decisions often appear as sudden insights, gut feelings, or subtle nudges that seem to come from nowhere. These flashes of clarity are signs that your energy is harmonized with the flow of abundance. In contrast, when you overthink, analyze endlessly, or act from desperation, you create resistance. Shinohara emphasizes that the most successful people, entrepreneurs, investors, and creators, make key moves based not on fear or pressure, but on an inner certainty that feels right. Intuition operates in the now, while fear projects into the future. By learning to trust your inner guidance system, you open yourself to opportunities your conscious mind might overlook. The universe communicates through feeling, not logic. When you strengthen this intuitive connection, you begin to move with divine timing, investing, creating, and expanding in ways that feel natural and inspired. Action steps. 1. Quiet the mind. Spend a few minutes daily in silence or meditation to tune out noise and tune in to your inner guidance. 2. Listen to signals. When a decision feels light, exciting, or peaceful, that's intuition. When it feels heavy, rushed, or anxious, that's resistance. 3. Act on intuitive nudges. Don't dismiss small inner prompts. Follow them with confidence and observe how synchronicities unfold. The more you trust your intuition, the louder it becomes. Financial flow begins not from spreadsheets or forecasts, but from an aligned mind and a listening heart. When your inner voice leads, prosperity follows, because intuition always guides you toward the path of your highest abundance. Key point 7. Cultivating patience and neutrality in manifesting wealth. Ryuu Shinohara explains that one of the most underestimated principles of manifesting money is patience rooted in neutrality. Most people block abundance not because they lack desire, but because they want too anxiously. When you attach impatience, desperation, or emotional tension to your desire, you signal to the universe that you don't yet have it, reinforcing lack. True manifestors operate from neutrality, a calm state of faith that says, "It's already mine, I'm just allowing it to appear." Neutrality doesn't mean indifference. It means maintaining inner balance regardless of outer results. When you detach emotionally from when and how wealth will come, you align with the natural flow of universal timing. Shinohara describes this as the difference between chasing money and magnetizing it. Chasing comes from fear. Magnetizing comes from confidence. The patient mind knows that creation unfolds in divine sequence. Just as seeds take time to sprout, your desires need the right energetic season to bloom. Cultivating this kind of patience builds energetic endurance. Instead of reacting to every financial delay or setback, you stay calm, trust your alignment, and continue taking inspired actions. The universe matches your vibration of certainty with opportunities that confirm your belief. In this way, neutrality becomes one of the most powerful wealth attractors you can possess. Action steps. 1. Detach from timelines. Stop counting the days until manifestation. Replace urgency with assurance. Trust that it's already on its way. 2. Stay emotionally balanced. When financial delays arise, breathe, observe, and remind yourself that universal timing never fails. 3. Affirm calm confidence daily. Repeat affirmations like, "I am at peace with my process. Wealth flows to me in perfect timing." Patience is the silent power of the wealthy. When you learn to wait without worry, to trust without tension, and to stay neutral even when results delay, you align yourself with the rhythm of abundance itself. In that stillness, money finds its way to you effortlessly. Key point 8. Embracing a playful, childlike approach to success. Ryuu Shinohara reveals that one of the most overlooked principles in the art of manifesting wealth is the power of play. As adults, we often become rigid, overly serious, and stressed about success. This seriousness tightens our energy and blocks flow. But when you return to a childlike state of curiosity, joy, and imagination, you reconnect with the very frequency that manifests abundance, freedom. Children believe without resistance, dream without limits, and act with genuine excitement. That vibration of play is creation in its purest form. Manifestation thrives in the lightness of spirit. When you approach money, business, or goals as a fun experiment rather than a test of worth, you dissolve fear and invite inspiration. Play transforms heavy musts into enjoyable wants, shifting your energy from effort to enthusiasm. This childlike energy communicates to the universe that you trust the process, that you're open, and that you expect good things. Shinohara emphasizes that success becomes effortless when your inner child leads with wonder, not worry. Embracing play does not mean neglecting discipline. It means blending creativity with commitment. When you allow yourself to enjoy the process, to take inspired risks, and to laugh through challenges, you activate your most magnetic vibration. Wealth then becomes a joyful companion, not a burden to chase. Action steps. 1. Reignite your imagination. Spend 5 minutes daily visualizing your success through play. Imagine, dream, and explore possibilities without judgment. 2. Turn goals into games. Create fun challenges for yourself, like earning money creatively or rewarding small wins. 3. Stay lighthearted under pressure. When stress rises, smile, breathe, and remember, success loves joy, not strain. When you play, you manifest. The universe speaks the language of joy, and your inner child is its translator. Let go of pressure, invite curiosity, and allow fun to guide your journey. For in play, you rediscover the effortless flow of abundance. Key point 9. Embodying who you want to become, not just acting the part. Ryuu Shinohara teaches that true manifestation doesn't come from pretending to be successful. It comes from embodying success at the energetic level. Acting as if can only take you so far if, deep down, you still feel unworthy, uncertain, or disconnected from your future self. Embodiment is a shift in identity. It's not about mimicry, but alignment. When you fully integrate the feelings, thoughts, and habits of the person who already has what you desire, you collapse the gap between where you are and where you want to be. This embodiment process is about resonance, not performance. When you think, feel, and behave as your future wealthy self, you begin attracting experiences that match that frequency. You no longer try to manifest. Instead, you exist as the manifestation. Shinohara explains that the subconscious mind doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality. It only responds to what feels real. So when you consistently act, think, and emote from a place of abundance, you send a clear vibrational signal that magnetizes opportunities and resources naturally. But embodiment requires honesty. You can't fake confidence while secretly believing in lack. You must dissolve the old version of yourself, the one attached to fear, struggle, and limitation, and consciously install a new inner blueprint. The question then becomes, who would I be if I already had it all? When you live from that answer every day, manifestation becomes inevitable. Action steps. 1. Define your future self. Write down the traits, habits, and emotions of the person who already has your desired wealth. 2. Integrate daily alignment. Each morning, visualize yourself living as that version, speaking, dressing, and thinking as your future self. 3. Release contradictions. Catch and correct behaviors or thoughts that conflict with your new identity, replacing them with empowered responses. You can't manifest what you don't yet embody. The key is to become the vibration of your desire, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. When your inner state mirrors your dream, the universe has no choice but to make it your reality. Key point 10. Viewing challenges as opportunities for growth. In The Magic of Manifesting Money, Ryuu Shinohara reminds us that the path to abundance is rarely smooth, and that's by design. Challenges are not roadblocks meant to stop you, but checkpoints meant to refine and expand you. Every obstacle carries an embedded lesson about your beliefs, emotions, and energetic vibration. The universe doesn't punish, it teaches. When you meet resistance, whether it's financial setbacks, fear, or uncertainty, it's a reflection of your inner programming asking to be upgraded. Real wealth is born when you learn to see struggle not as failure, but as feedback. Shinohara explains that your reaction to adversity determines your vibrational state. If you meet difficulties with frustration or self-doubt, you reinforce lack. But if you approach them with curiosity and composure, you raise your energetic frequency. This shift transforms hardship into a spiritual training ground, helping you strengthen your mindset, sharpen your intuition, and deepen your trust in universal timing. In truth, challenges are energetic mirrors. They reveal what still needs alignment before manifestation can occur. By shifting your perception, you stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and start asking, "What is this teaching me?" That's where growth begins. You evolve from reacting out of fear to responding with wisdom. The more gracefully you handle contrast, the faster you realign with abundance. In the grand scheme, every challenge is part of your initiation into mastery, the universe testing whether you're ready to hold more power, money, and influence responsibly. Action steps. 1. Reframe setbacks. When faced with a problem, pause and identify what limiting belief or pattern it's highlighting. 2. Practice emotional neutrality. Instead of labeling situations as bad, observe them calmly and ask, "How can this serve my growth?" 3. Extract the lesson. Write down one insight you've gained from a recent challenge and use it to adjust your thoughts or habits moving forward. Every challenge you face is a disguised blessing, a sculptor shaping your higher self. When you stop resisting and start learning, life stops testing and starts rewarding. Remember, the greater your growth, the greater your capacity to manifest wealth and freedom. Key point 11. The language of success, speaking and thinking wealth. In The Magic of Manifesting Money, Ryuu Shinohara emphasizes that the words you speak and the thoughts you think are not mere expressions. They are commands issued to the universe. Language is a vibrational code that shapes the frequency of your reality. When you say, "I can't afford this," or money never stays with me, you are unconsciously affirming scarcity. The universe, neutral by nature, mirrors that vibration back to you. On the other hand, when you speak wealth, with phrases like, money flows easily to me, or I am worthy of abundance, you shift your inner dialogue to align with prosperity. Shinohara explains that most people unknowingly sabotage their manifestations through negative self-talk and habitual doubt. The subconscious mind absorbs repeated statements as truth, translating them into emotional and energetic patterns that either attract or repel abundance. Wealth, therefore, begins not with action, but with conversation, the one you have with yourself every day. To master manifestation, you must learn to speak the language of success. Your words should reflect not your current circumstances, but your desired reality. The inner dialogue of a wealthy mind is rooted in gratitude, possibility, and certainty. You must consciously edit your vocabulary to eliminate limitation and replace it with empowerment. Shinohara suggests observing your thoughts for 24 hours and noticing every phrase that carries resistance or doubt. Awareness is the first step, reprogramming is the second. Over time, your spoken affirmations and inner language become magnetic scripts that call wealth into your experience. Action steps. 1. Audit your language. For one day, record or write down phrases you use about money and success. Replace limiting ones with empowering affirmations. 2. Create a success mantra. Repeat phrases like, I think abundance, I speak abundance, I attract abundance, several times daily. 3. Think like your future self. When facing financial decisions, ask, what would a wealthy version of me say or do in this situation? The universe listens to the language of your mind. When your words align with wealth, your world begins to follow. Speak abundance, think abundance, and soon you'll live abundance, because your language is the spell that shapes your destiny. Key point 12. Meditative writing, journaling for clarity and insight. Ryuu Shinohara teaches that the written word has immense power because writing bridges the conscious and subconscious minds. When you write, you are not just expressing thoughts, you are programming energy. Meditative writing and intentional journaling create a direct communication channel between your higher self and your conscious awareness. Through this process, clarity about your desires, blocks, and beliefs emerges naturally. It allows you to observe your internal patterns from a neutral perspective, transforming vague emotions into tangible insights that can be shifted or released. In the realm of manifesting money, journaling becomes a sacred tool for realignment. By documenting your goals, visualizations, and emotional state, you externalize hidden fears that limit your abundance. Shinohara explains that writing while in a relaxed meditative state strengthens the vibrational signal of your intentions. The key is not to write hurriedly or analytically, but to allow inspiration to flow through you, as if your higher self is dictating truth onto paper. This practice enhances self-awareness, reduces mental clutter, and helps you align with the frequency of wealth more consistently. Each word written in meditation carries vibrational significance. When you affirm gratitude, describe your future financial reality, or script as if your dreams have already manifested, your subconscious mind accepts those words as fact. Over time, journaling becomes more than reflection. It becomes creation. You are literally writing your way into a new energetic pattern that mirrors the life you desire. Action steps. 1. Daily wealth journaling. Spend 10 to 15 minutes each morning writing about your ideal financial life as if it already exists. Describe feelings, details, and outcomes vividly. 2. Meditative writing sessions. Before journaling, take a few deep breaths and enter a calm state. Let thoughts and insights flow freely without judgment or structure. 3. Release through writing. Use your journal to identify limiting beliefs around money. Write them out, thank them for their lesson, and consciously replace them with empowering truths. When your hand meets paper with clarity and intention, you awaken the creative power within. Through meditative writing, you dissolve confusion, summon insight, and speak abundance into form. Every word becomes a step toward financial freedom, because when you write with awareness, the universe listens and responds in kind. Key point 13. Energy habits. Aligning daily habits with your financial goals. In The Magic of Manifesting Money, Ryuu Shinohara emphasizes that wealth is not built by action alone. It is sustained by energetic consistency. Every thought, emotion, and habit carries a frequency that either aligns with or repels abundance. He calls this the principle of energy habits, the subtle energetic routines that shape your financial reality even more than physical effort. The universe mirrors not just what you do, but how you feel while doing it. When your daily habits reflect scarcity, stress, or survival, you emit resistance. But when your habits radiate gratitude, order, and self-belief, you naturally harmonize with prosperity. Energy habits go beyond productivity routines. They are rituals that anchor your vibration in abundance. Shinohara suggests that aligning small daily actions, like how you manage money, your morning mindset, and your evening reflections, creates an energetic blueprint for success. For instance, handling money with respect and gratitude signals to the universe that you are ready for more. Similarly, consistent moments of mindfulness, visualization, or affirmations rewire your energetic field. These practices gradually elevate your emotional baseline, making wealth attraction effortless and consistent. He reminds us that manifestation does not happen in grand, isolated acts. It happens in the quiet repetition of energy-aligned habits. When your emotional, mental, and physical habits are synchronized with your intentions, you become a stable, vibrational match for wealth. The universe rewards alignment, not struggle. Your lifestyle, therefore, becomes your silent declaration of readiness to receive. Action steps. 1. Audit your daily energy. Track how your mood, thoughts, and focus fluctuate throughout the day. Identify habits or activities that lower your vibration and replace them with uplifting ones. 2. Create abundance rituals. Start your day with affirmations of gratitude, visualize your financial goals, and end the day reflecting on small wins and abundance experienced. 3. Energetic money management. Handle money consciously. Bless every transaction, give with joy, and receive with openness. Let your energy communicate appreciation rather than fear. Your habits are not just routines. They are energetic declarations of who you are becoming. Align your daily actions with the energy of abundance, and soon, your reality will rise to meet your vibration. When you live as if prosperity is already your natural state, the universe responds in full agreement. Key point 14. Whole body. Yes, decision-making, aligned with mind, heart, and gut. Ryuu Shinohara teaches that authentic manifestation requires full energetic alignment, a whole body yes. This means every major decision, especially those involving money, must feel aligned in your mind, heart, and gut. When one of these centers disagrees, your energy becomes fragmented, and the universe senses resistance. Many people make choices that make logical sense, mind, but feel wrong in the heart, or cause unease in the gut. Those inner signals are not to be ignored. They are your internal compass, designed to keep you on the path of energetic integrity and abundance. The mind offers reason and logic. It asks, does this make sense? The heart offers emotion and connection. It asks, does this feel right? And the gut offers intuition. It asks, does this feel safe and true? When all three give a resounding yes, you are acting from full energetic alignment. Shinohara explains that this whole body yes is one of the most powerful energetic signatures of manifestors who effortlessly attract success. Acting from this place creates flow, synchronicity, and clarity, while forcing decisions out of fear or urgency leads to energetic leaks and missed opportunities. He suggests cultivating self-awareness before acting. When faced with an opportunity, pause and check in. Does your body relax or tense up? Does your heart feel open or guarded? Do you feel light or heavy? These sensations reveal whether your vibration aligns with the action. True abundance decisions always bring inner peace and expansion, even when they involve risk. The more you trust this alignment system, the more effortlessly your life unfolds toward prosperity. Action steps. 1. Practice the alignment check. Before every major choice, pause for a moment of stillness and tune into your body. If it's not a whole body yes, it's likely a no or not yet. 2. Strengthen inner awareness. Develop mindfulness through breathing or meditation to better hear the subtle signals of your body and intuition. 3. Act from energy, not fear. Make decisions only when your inner state feels calm, confident, and expanded. This ensures your action carries high vibrational energy. Every choice you make carries the vibration of its creation. When your mind, heart, and gut all say yes, you are in harmony with your destiny. Learn to trust that full body alignment, and you'll find that every decision naturally guides you closer to wealth, joy, and freedom. Key point 15. Reframing money blocks. Identifying and transforming hidden obstacles. Ryuu Shinohara concludes by addressing one of the most vital aspects of manifesting wealth: releasing hidden money blocks. These are deep-rooted subconscious beliefs that silently dictate your financial reality. They often come from childhood programming, cultural conditioning, or past emotional experiences tied to fear, guilt, or shame around money. Beliefs like, money is hard to earn, rich people are greedy, or I'm not good with money, act as energetic barriers between you and abundance. The key to transformation, Shinohara says, is awareness and reframing. To reframe a money block, you must first identify it without judgment. Notice how you react when thinking about wealth or success. Do you feel tension, doubt, or unworthiness? These emotional signals reveal resistance in your energy field. Once you've spotted a limiting belief, replace it with an empowering truth that aligns with your desired identity. For example, shift "I never have enough" to "money flows to me effortlessly because I provide value." Shinohara emphasizes that consistent repetition of these reframed beliefs, combined with aligned action and high vibration, gradually rewires your subconscious to support wealth rather than reject it. Transforming money blocks is not just mental work, it's energetic purification. The moment you clear emotional attachments of fear or lack, you open channels for abundance to circulate freely. As you evolve your beliefs, your external circumstances begin to mirror your inner transformation. Wealth no longer feels like something to chase. It becomes a natural reflection of who you are. Action steps. 1. Uncover limiting beliefs. Write down every negative or fearful thought you hold about money and success. Acknowledge them as temporary programming, not truth. 2. Reframe with empowering language. Replace each limiting belief with a new statement of abundance, repeating it daily with conviction and emotion. 3. Anchor new beliefs in action. Prove your new mindset through behavior. Make small, confident financial decisions that reinforce your worthiness. Money manifests where energy is free. The moment you transform your inner blocks, you free your outer world. Remember, wealth isn't something you earn, it's something you align with. Release the old, reframe your truth, and allow abundance to become your natural state of being. You've now journeyed through the 15 powerful principles of the magic of manifesting money by Ryuu Shinohara, a guide not just to financial success, but to energetic mastery. Each principle has revealed that wealth is not earned through struggle or luck. It is aligned through vibration, belief, and conscious creation. We began by discovering that money is energy, a frequency that responds to your inner state, not your outer effort. you learn to raise your emotional vibration and shift from a scarcity mindset into a state of abundance, where opportunities multiply effortlessly. You uncovered that true prosperity grows when you focus on creation and expansion, not on accumulation or fear of loss. From there, Shinohara guided you into the deeper practices of manifestation, visualizing success while detaching from outcomes, trusting intuition in financial decisions, and embracing patience and neutrality as wealth unfolds in divine timing. You learn to bring lightness to your journey by approaching success with playfulness, to embody who you wish to become, and to see challenges as invitations for growth. As you evolved through the later lessons, you discovered that language and self-talk shape financial destiny. Through meditative journaling, aligned habits, and heart-centered decision-making, you began to turn wealth into a natural rhythm of being. And finally, you confronted the hidden barriers, those unseen money blocks, and learned how to reframe and transform them into stepping stones toward your highest abundance. The message is clear. Money responds to your energy, your beliefs, and your emotional frequency. The more joy, gratitude, and alignment you cultivate, the faster wealth mirrors that energy back to you. You are not separate from abundance. You are the source of it. So now, take these 15 principles and live them, not as ideas, but as your new identity. Feel wealth in your thoughts, your emotions, and your daily choices. Act from alignment, not from fear. Speak abundance. Think abundance. Be abundance. Because when your energy matches prosperity, money has no choice but to find you. This is Summary Shelf. Thank you for walking through the magic of manifesting money. If this summary has inspired or awakened something within you, make sure to subscribe to Summary Shelf for more powerful insights from the world's most transformative self-help books. Like this video, share it with someone who's ready to attract abundance, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the next life-changing summary. Remember, the wealth you seek is already seeking you. Align your vibration and let it flow.